Greetings, humans and fellow fairy creatures. Pardon any background noise you may or may not hear. Devin just got home from work, so he's kind of shuffling around right now. But if Devin wants to say hi, he can. He's right behind me.
No, I don't.
What was that?
No, I don't.
He said no. He says no, he doesn't. That's all right. Anyway, today we're gonna pick up where we left off in Zelda Ocarina of Time. As you may remember, last time we played, finished. We collected all of the 3 spiritual stones. Excuse me. And just about to turn into an adult, but then I cut you guys off. Left you on a cliffhanger. But we'll finally get to see what adult Link looks like. As if this, after over 20-ish, 25-ish years of this game being around, you don't already know what he looks like. Anyway, I'm feeling a little bit better. As you may remember, a couple days ago when I was streaming Radio Stories, I had a cold that I just caught. But, well, Devin and I both caught that cold. And, I've been tackling it pretty well. Drinking lots of water, taking Mucinex, sleeping a lot. Anyway, hope you guys are all doing well. I'm just glad that I'm not feeling super sick anymore. And I'm happy to be playing Ocarina of Time again. Kind of unrelated to, well, I guess it is sort of related. Playing the City in the Sky music. And somebody said that the City in the Sky music kind of reminded them of the music that you hear in the Forest Temple. And you'll know what I'm talking about when we get there. It has that kind of, like, atmospheric sound to it, and then the, like, kind of hooting, or whatever you call it. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get into the game. There he is, Papa Lunk. Now, I purposefully didn't save. You know, after we turned into an adult, I just saved before we went in and figured we would pick up back on that cutscene that we left off on. Hey Daddy, how are you? Also, let me know if the if either my voice or the game is too loud. But thank you also for the subscription. That's money that you could spend anywhere you want, but you chose to give it to me, so I do appreciate that. Thank you. It's for it's your sixth month streak, so thank you again for your 6 months of dedication and loyalty. Excuse me. Now, we already picked up the Ocarina of Time, so we don't have to watch the cutscene where Ganon shoots us in the face again. And I believe that guard that we talked to that was in the alley before, he's dead, and his body is gone, so we don't get to see him anymore, unfortunately. Oh, there's something else I want to do too while I'm here. So before we go to the forest temple, I would like to retrieve my horse. As you'll find out when we turn into an adult, Ganon has put Ingo, the evil Ingo, in charge of the ranch. And Ingo has taken my horse hostage in the midst of all that. And he charges you to rent or to borrow the horse. I'm not fond of that, but I do have to race him. I may or may not abuse some save states. I might save scum. Anyway, how was your week, Daddy? And how was your week, Devin? I can go farm more rupees later. I've already gotten everything that I need sorted out as a child done, because once we turn into an adult, we won't be able to change back until after we after we finish the forest temple. We saw this cutscene already. Actually, hang on a second. I do want to go check to see if we can visit the guard again. But I'm pretty sure I saved after we already talked to him, and I don't think he's going to be there. He definitely won't be there after we pull the Master Sword and when we're able to go back in time and become a child again. Oh, he's still there. He's not moving anymore. It's so dark. Hey, what's wrong with floating around all day? Huh, kid? Well, can't complain. Working on doing more serious videos with my YouTube channel, but I kind of hate my voice, so I lost a little steam. I feel that. I've considered doing more structured videos, but I don't know, there's just something about reading from a script that just feels so unnatural to me. So that's why I do live streaming. It's just I can just start recording and just go. And I guess that's probably the best advice that I have for you, is just set aside all of your reservations and just press record and just start talking, and don't worry too much about any any mistakes or any anything like that, because your first video isn't going to be perfect, I guarantee you. Oh, look at it, kitty. Yeah, that's Macadamia making a guest appearance. She did not enjoy that. How do you play the song? Even for me, when I first started streaming, it was awkward for me, because I'm the type of person that even now still kind of has a hard time talking when there's nobody talking to me. Obviously getting the inner monologue, or just talking when there's nobody responding to you, or just talking for the sake of talking, is something that I've had to practice on. But yeah, if you ever watch my earlier Twitch streams, like the ones from like 2019, excuse me, sorry. Not only is the sound quality ass, I'm also just not a very good commentator. I'm still not very good, but I've gotten better. I do my best. I still have a little bit of a cough, so I'm going to try to keep the coughing to the microphone to a minimum. Audio, yeah. Speaking of quality control and just little changes that I'm considering making to the stream, I started making a Google Doc that I will probably post in the Discord. I'm not going to read this since we already saw this cutscene. I'm going to make, like, it's a Google Doc. It's like kind of like a survey thing I'll post in the Discord of like just things that I'm thinking of changing during the new year. Oh no, it's Ganondorf. Hey Maddie, how are you? Papa Lunk, wake up. Papa Lunk, the chosen one. Yeah, I haven't finished it yet, but some of the main things are start times and how I go about ads. Because I've been considering pushing my start time to 7 p.m. Central instead of 6. Because it feels like most people show up to the streams a little bit later. So I figured maybe 6 p.m. is a little too early for a lot of people. Having art funk and having laptop troubles. I'm sorry about your laptop. I am Raoul, one of the ancient sages. Ages ago, we ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the entrance to the sacred room. This is the Chamber of Sages, inside the Temple of Light. The Temple of Light, situated in the very center of the sacred realm, is the last stronghold against Ganondorf's evil forces. The Master Sword, the evil-destroying sword that you pulled out of the pedestal of time, was the final key to the sacred realm. Papa Lunk, don't be alarmed. Look at yourself. And this is where I cut you guys off last time. Oh, there he is. Hey, he's a well-respected sage. Have some respect. Look, Papa Lunk, you're big now. You've grown up. The Master Sword is the sacred blade, which evil ones may never touch. The only one worthy of the title of the Hero of Time can pull it from the pedestal of time. Oh, respected Sage Lord. Oh, that's mean. Okay, properly here now. Hey, Devin. Welcome in. Devin's done tormenting Macadamia, and now she's just sitting on the cat tree. However, you were too young to be the Hero of Time. Therefore, your spirit was sealed here for 7 years. And now that you are old enough, the time has come for you to awaken as the Hero of Time. Well, do you understand your destiny? What's he gonna say if I say no? Right, it looks like you are confused. Let me tell you again from the beginning. Oh no. Yeah, yeah, just... There she goes. I was hoping he was going to say something insulting about, like, oh, you've been asleep for 7 years. Like, clearly you've suffered some brain damage, like the way GLaDOS does in Portal 2. Way to take away my childhood, bro. Seriously. Yeah, okay, Maddie, you may have a point. This guy's an asshole. But remember, though you opened the door of time in the name of peace, Ganondorf, the Gerudo King of Thieves, used it to enter this forbidden sacred realm. You were too young before, and now you were brought to the future, but fear not, if you put the sword back, you'll go back in time. He obtained the Triforce from the Temple of Light, and with its power he became the King of Evil. His evil power radiated from the temples of Hyrule. and in 7 short years it transformed Hyrule into a world of monsters. My power now only has little influence, even in this sacred realm. Namely, this chamber of sages. But there is still hope. The power of the sages remains. When the power of all the other sages is awakened, the sage's seal will contain all the evil power and the void of the realm. I, Raoul, am one of the sages, and your power to fight together with the sages makes you the hero of time. The hero of time chosen by the Master Sword. Keep my spirit with you, and you will find the power of the other sages, and add their might to your own. He doesn't even have hands. He's just got these really long sleeves that he just looks like an anime girl or something. Show me your hands, Raoul. You receive the light medallion. Raoul the sage adds his power to yours. His hands chewy. They're chewy. Find the other sages and save Hyrule. Bro, this all started when my grandpa tree died. What the fuck? That's funny too, because if you go to the Kokiri Forest, they're all talking about how, you know, ever since the Deku Tree died, all these monsters appeared. And I was watching this video earlier about how Mido likely spread a rumor that, well, obviously he was blaming Link for the death of the tree. And so probably by extension, the Kokiri are also blaming Link for, you know, what happened. Papa Lunk, we're back in the Temple of Time, but have 7 years really passed? It looks like you won't be able to use some of the weapons you found as a kid anymore. Let's get out of here. No more slingshot. There's Sheik. I've been waiting for you, hero of time. When evil rules all, an awakening voice from the sacred realm will call those destined to be sages, who dwell in the 5 temples. Wait, why no slingshot is for baby? That's for babies. You know, it's funny, like, how Zelda games aren't really consistent about what weapons adult Link can and can't use. Like, for example, in Ocarina of Time, only Child Link can use a slingshot, but in Twilight Princess adult Link, well, he's always an adult Link, but like Link is an adult and he uses a slingshot. Or in this game, in Ocarina of Time, Child Link can't use the arrows, the bow and arrow. Only adult Link can do that. But in Majora's Mask, Child Link can do it. So, doesn't make sense. I guess in Termina you don't really need a permit to wield a bow and arrow like you do in Hyrule. One in a deep forest, one on a high mountain, one under a vast lake, one within the house of the dead, one inside a goddess of the sand. Together with the hero of time, the awakened ones will bind the evil and return the light of peace to the world. This is the legend of the temples passed down by my people, the Sheikah. I am Sheik, survivor of the Sheikahs. Imagine your name just being a shortened version of your race. Like, hi, my name is Hume. I am of the human tribe. I am Hume, survivor of the humans. I am Sheik, survivor of the Sheikah. As I see you standing there holding the mythical Master Sword, you really do look like the legendary hero of time. If you believe the legend, you have no choice. You must look for the 5 temples and awaken the 5 sages. Hi, my name is Dan. I'm Danish. I am Scott. I am Scottish. One sage is waiting for the temple. So one sage is waiting for the time of awakening in the forest temple. The sage is a girl I'm sure you know. Because of the evil power in the temple, she cannot hear the awakening call of the sacred realm. Unfortunately, equipped as you currently are, you cannot even enter the Temple of Time. Or sorry, not Temple of Time. You cannot enter the temple. But if you believe what I'm saying, you should head to Kakariko Village. I am the survivor, Ignore Impa. Do you understand, Popolunk? I mean, to be fair, there's like this theory that all of the sages are actually dead inside of the temple. Like, they went in there, and then they tried to fight off whatever evil power was in there, probably the boss, and then died. But anyway. Sheikah is a short king, but he also has quite a nice ass. One major injustice that the 3DS version did to Sheik was not give him a defined ass. His ass just isn't as good in the 3DS version. What about the ending, though? What do you mean, what about the ending? So they all, when they all show up, during the credits, I mean, I think they're suggesting that that's their spirit, it's not their physical form. Missed a chance to make that ass pop in 3D. I know, right? Another thing, too, is that they made Sheik look a lot more, like, have a much more feminine figure, which, like, kind of understandable, considering, you know, spoiler alert, it's revealed who Sheik actually is, but at the same time, like, Sheik is clearly using magic to shapeshift into a male form, right? Alright. Probably isn't really that much rupees, but I know there's always a red rupee that spawns, or, you know, there's always a red rupee in that pot up there, so I can just kind of come back in and go back out. I would have to smash as many pots. She is a gender fluid king. Absolutely. I'm just gonna, like, do this a few more times. Because I don't want to have to come back here for more rupees. Because I don't have my horse, so I can't ride it across Hyrule Field. I had a really gay friend who would always play Zelda in Smash Bros. And he would always tell us, look, Zelda is perfect because I start as Britney Spears and then I transform into Lady Gaga. That's hilarious. Because Zelda can change the Seek. Yeah. I think the maximum amount of rupees I can hold is 200 with this wallet that I currently have. Alright. Just one more time. I'll also talk to the Poe guy, but I'm not really sure how dedicated I'm going to be to catching any Poes. Because Poes are kind of a pain in the ass to catch. Well, the big Poes anyway, the ones that you have to catch on horseback. Oh, you are quite an energetic young man. You're brave and handsome too. Your name is Popolunk, isn't it? Don't be surprised. I can read people's minds. If I looked as good as you, I could run a different kind of business. I could be a prostitute. I could be an e-boy. Or e-girl, depending. If I looked as good as you, I could open up an OnlyFans. My shop is the only ghost shop in Hyrule. Because of the great Ganondorf, it is a fine time for a business like this. Hee hee hee. Oh, I can only hope the world gets even worse. The ghosts called Poes are spirits of concentrated hatred that appears in the fields and the graveyards. They hate the world. Young man, if you catch a Poe, I will pay you lots of money for it. Hee hee hee. Yeah, there's theories that... Oh, this guy is definitely an alcoholic. There's theories that this guy is the guard that once stood in this building when you were a child. Anyway, that side. I've got money in my pocket, and a desire to rescue my horse. Nothing can stop me now, except for Ingo. Okay, so we go in here, we talk to... Well, we don't have to talk to Melon, but she's in here and she's slaving away. Oh, a visitor. It's been a long time since we had a visitor. Sorry to pop in and leave so early, but a friend spontaneously invited me to over just to his house. No worries. Have fun at your friend's house. It's been a long time since we've had a visitor here. Where did you come from? Since Ganondorf came, people in the castle town have gone places. Places have been ruined and monsters are wandering everywhere. Mr. Ingo is just using the ranch to gain Ganondorf's favor. Everyone seems to be turning evil. But Dad, he was kicked out of the ranch by Mr. Ingo. If I disobey Mr. Ingo, he will treat the horses so badly. So, there's nothing I can do. He's gonna abuse the horses. No bucket required. There are some people in Kakariko spreading rumors that I cheated Talon out of the ranch, but don't be ridiculous. That guy Talon was weak. I, the hard-working Ingo, poured so much energy into this place. I don't want any strangers like you saying anything bad about me. Listen. The great Ganondorf recognized my obvious talents and gave the ranch to me. I will raise a fine horse and win recognition from the great Ganondorf. Say, young man, do you want to ride one of my fine horses? Pay me 10 rupees and you can ride. Do you want to hear how to ride? No. I'm an expert. I'm an experienced player. Alright, we gotta play Epona's song. Also, I gotta fix where the Ocarina button is. I prefer to have it on the left C button. But that's just my personal preference. Come here, horse. Reunited at last. Okay. So I have to be pretty tactful about this. I gotta jump some fences. If anybody knows any speedrunning hacks to get around this, and not have to race this motherfucker, then please do share, because I hate this. When you want to dismount, stop and press A. Hey, young man, do I know you? I just felt as though I've seen you somewhere before. Ganon knows Waluigi races top-notch horses. dude. Race me. No, I want to ride. I'm backing away from you. Hey, time's up, young man. You only paid 10 rupees. You played around long enough. Alright. Well, I got my rupees back from jumping fences, but, I think I have to do it twice. I have to kind of show off my skills and then flex on him. Ash flex him. Come here, horse. Come here, Epona. Got a rose for you. I wonder if he'll let me race if I just talk to him right now. You're getting better. How about a little race with me? One lap around the corral with that horse. Let's make a little wager. Say 50 rupees? Alright, this is the part where I save state. Because I'm a shithead. But it's justified because he's an even bigger shithead. So the trick is to get... to get in front of him as soon as you can and conserve your carrots. We're gonna win this race, but he's gonna be a sore loser about it, so he's gonna make us race again. Hoping that I won't need to, you know, abuse it or utilize my save state. Shoot! If the great Ganondorf found out about this humiliation... Hey you, how about another race? If you win, you could keep the horse. So you have to like get like right in front of him and just like hope that he kind of pushes you. But that's okay, we're gonna win. I won't have to use my save state after all. Isn't that lovely? What's up with that horse? Is that Epona? How did you tame that wild horse right under my nose? I was going to present that horse to the great Ganondorf, but I bet on it in the race and I lost. Shoot. As I promised, I'll give the horse to you. However, I'll never let you leave this ranch. Now, normally, I would normally just jump over that fence over there. But I learned that you can actually, you can not only jump over that fence, but you can also jump over this one. I've never done it before. Ha ha ha. As I promised, I'll give you the horse. Yeah. No, I think someone suggested that you can just jump over that little gate there, but I'm gonna... Yeah, I need to get a running start. That's why I figured. Yep, there we go. And out we go. I've never done it that way. It's interesting to learn. Anyway, we got our horse back. And we're on horseback. We got our horse back on horseback. Dude literally didn't think that the horse could jump the fence. He's like, I know I trained this horse to be the best one for Ganondorf, but didn't think it had skill. Watching it jump fences. We have recovered our horse, so that will make transportation a little bit easier. I forget if I have to go straight to the Lost Woods or if I can go get the hook shot first. I'm gonna go try and get the hook shot. Alright. Piece of heart is up here. It's one of them. Young man, are you fast on your feet? I may not look it, but I'm confident in my speed. Let's have a race. You follow me if you dare. And he throws fire in our way too. I'm not sure if he's trying to guide us or if he's trying to or burn us like that. It can be quite annoying. Ugh, you ass. I hate when that happens. Ah, come on. It's ridiculous. There we go, got it. Despite the number of times I got hit by fire, I did okay. The time of this race was 1 minute and 10 seconds. Hee, young man. You were very quick to be able to keep up with me. Hee. As a reward, I'm going to give you my treasure. It's called the hookshot. It is a spring-loaded chain and will pull you to any spot where the hook sticks. Doesn't that sound cool? I'm sure it will help you. Did Link hit puberty yet? Yes, his balls have officially dropped. I live here now. Well, I wouldn't necessarily say live, but, you know, I live here now, so come back again sometime. I'll give you something cool. One more thing, be careful on your way back. Hee. And he ascends. Treasure chest just spawns underneath me. Do I dare redeem? It's not here yet, it got delayed. If you were asking about the sour candies. He actually is alive, but he just developed superpowers and lives underground. I mean, you could Bean Boozle me if you want to. What even is bean? So I've got these beans. They come in various flavors, or, you know, varieties of flavors. One is sort of like a generalized bean. They're kind of like Birdie Bots. Well, one of them is Birdie Bots. And with that one, it'll come in like various different colors. And say I get like a green one. That flavor could either be something reasonable, like, you know, lemon lime or something like that, or something really disgusting like boogers. And it's the luck of the draw, basically. And I got some spicy beans, which are guaranteed to be, you know, just spiciness, but to varying degrees. And then I've got boba flavored beans, which are just a nice little treat for me. They don't taste bad. So it all depends on how much you want to torture me, if you want to torture me at all. Well, no, of course, there's a piece of heart there that I want to grab. Not enough torture. You want sour candy levels of torture. I like the song too. He's so demented. If you look at him from just the waist up, it looks like he's jerking off. How's Jim going? Are you swole yet? I'll never forget what happened on that day 7 years ago. It's all that Ocarina kid's fault. Next time he comes around here, I'm gonna mess him up. Funny thing is that we haven't even done anything to him yet. But yeah, Devin's just relaxing right now. He worked today, but he worked the earlier shift, so he got to come home sooner. Trying to think of there's some other bean locations that I want to grab. Excuse me. We'll get to the forest temple. I just to collect some part pieces. Here's that one. I love seeing all these places recreated in modern times in Breath of the Wild. Less blocky. They also recreated in the 3DS version, but the 3DS version doesn't give Sheikah a well-defined ass, so that sucks. Yeah, there's more details, but it's a more detailed version. And I was debating playing this version, the Nintendo 64 version, or the 3DS version, but I decided to settle on Nintendo 64. You know what? They took away Snake's ass in Smash. When will they ever learn? You gotta give the fans what they want. On the flip side, though, they did make Zora Link more sexy in the remake for Majora's Mask, so that's a plus. I'm gonna go take a slight detour to Zora River, or not Zora River, Lake Hylia. Do you have any amiibos? No. Weren't amiibos something that really only worked with the Wii U? I know that there's, I think it was like a Metroid amiibo that apparently worked on the Russian subway system, like the Moscow subway system. But they unlock cool shit like outfits from the game. Yeah. Yeah, I never had a Wii U, so... As a matter of fact, just the regular Wii is the newest non-handheld Nintendo console that I own. I'm old school. Oh, you asshole. I hate this. Sure, I guess. Leave me alone. I just want to get... First Nintendo console since SNES, wow. So you're a little bit of both. A little old school, a little new school. I vaguely remember if we owned an SNES as a kid. My newest console... if you can... Well, it's a handheld console, it's the 3DS. So that's the newest console that I own. And then... the oldest one that I own is a Sega Genesis, but it doesn't work anymore. Nintendo version. You said you were more of a PlayStation kid, right? It was pretty cool techno. Yeah, I agree. Of course, the thing about the 3DS technology is that it got old really quickly. It's like you turn it on, you're like, oh wow, this is so cool. Alright, now my eyes hurt, I'm gonna turn it off and then never turn it back on again. Yeah, I can't really... I think the thing about the 3DS that kind of sucks is, like, yeah, you don't need glasses to use it, but like, if you... Whoops. If you're not holding it at just the right angle, which it's easy to not do, or it's easy to not hold it at the right angle when you're, it's like, since it's a handheld device, then it looks blurry. Yeah, so the Kokiri Forest is infested by monsters. We're gonna talk to some of the kids here and get their opinions on the current events, this current state of the world. Since the Great Deku Tree withered, more meanies have been appearing in the forest. I'm scared. Where's Saria? Do you know where Saria... Do you know Saria, mister? That's weird. Where's Mito gone during such an emergency? An evil wind is blowing from the direction of the Forest Temple. Saria left saying something. I have to do something about it. The Forest Temple is located in the Sacred Forest Meadow in the far side of the Lost Woods. Yeah. Kids just hanging out in here. Why is that fairy following you around? You're not one of us. I see. You didn't have any problems entering the forest, mister. Did the meanies out there bother you much? Before the Great Deku Tree died, you wouldn't see things like that around here. Since it's dangerous outside, I always stay inside my house. But I'm bored to death in here. We'll go fight them. Join the war effort. Hi, mister. You can't use a Deku Shield. It's only for us kids. Silly Wink. Deku Shield's for kids. You can buy arrows at the shop, but only if you have a bow. Have you got one, mister? Welcome. We sell shields, but not swords. Has the same dialogue as he did 7 years ago. Oh, ow, excuse you. Are you my mother? Haven't I seen you somewhere before, mister? Yes, I'm your childhood friend, but big. Oh, hang on. There it is. Right. What are you doing in Saria's house? Have you been traveling around much, mister? Have you ever met a boy named Papa Lunk? Mido said that the Great Deku Tree withered because that boy did something wrong to it. Only Saria defended Papa Lunk until she left. Maybe we misunderstood. You did. You have misjudged him. Anyway, enough messing around. Gonna head into the Lost Woods. Oh, whenever characters in movies cries, I would cry with them, not because I was sad, but because I didn't want them to feel pain and cry. Oh, that's so sad. Also kind of sweet. It's wholesome. What are you? Though you wear Kokiri's clothes, you can't fool me. I promised Saria I would never let anyone through here. Oops. Well, why don't you take this? Why don't you listen to a song, bro? That melody. Saria plays that song all the time, and it's playing over the speakers right now. Do you know Saria? That song. Saria taught that song only to her friends. Okay, I trust you. When I see you, I don't know why, but I remember him. You have to apologize for all the trouble you caused me. There we go. Good guess. From here on, we'll be going through some narrow passages. If you take it slow, maybe you can sneak up on some enemies. Wink, where's green? Hey, that's cultural appropriation. I guess I'm appropriating their culture. Yeah, these moblins used to scare the shit out of me when I was a kid. Shoot him in the dick. He knows his gang colors. Oh, he's coming. Get him. Hit him in the dick. I will hit every single mob when I see right square in the nads. What you had against the dick? Nothing. I just have something against these moblins. I want to make their life a living hell. They're gonna stab me in the dick if I don't do it to them first. Well, I got that one in the wrist, so that, I guess that doesn't count. Where's he coming from? Oh, he's getting from behind. Wait. Well, where is it? There it is. Getcha. I'm already super nervous and Devin made a noise behind me. I'm like, oh, who is that? I'm waiting for him to walk up to me. Come on. I'm locked and loaded. Get him in the butt. Yeah, right. Thanks for the follow. I'm gonna try to pronounce your name. Tinula. How are you doing? Are you a fan of Zelda? The flow of time is always cruel. Its speed seems different for each person, but no one can change it. A thing that doesn't change with time is a memory of younger days. In order to come back here again, play the Minuet of the Forest. I love these warp songs, but I think it's interesting how I think Ocarina of Time is the only Zelda game, at least that I know of, where to warp to a different area, you have to play a different song. There are warp songs in other Zelda games, but it's always just the same song, and then it pulls up a map and you can choose where to go. Papa Lunk, I'll see you again. Great. And anyway, up we go. And then you'll see what I mean when I talk about how the Forest Temple music sounds, well, City in the Sky music sounds similar to the Forest Temple music. Well, after we defeat these wolfos. Get my way. Come on. Just gotta play the enemy music. And this very atmospheric sounding music. The little hoots. Almost sounds like spirits talking. There's a sculpture up there. This is something that would always trip me up when I would play this game as a kid. Because there's a key up in these trees. And you'll get through this dungeon needing a key somewhere and you don't know where to find it, but it's been up here the whole time. And granted, I guess you could always look at your map/compass. Oops. Yep. See where the missing treasure chest is. I also think it's kind of a dick move place to put a key. Oh, well, pretty flames. Okay, first place I'm gonna go is here. Back here. There we go. Don't you run away from me. There were arrows painted on the floor. Again, I've done this dungeon before, Nevi. This ain't my first rodeo. Excuse me. That really hurt. Throat. I do a whole lot of moving blocks. Going back downstairs. Right. Go around the other side. you guys have anything planned for the weekend? I know we're already technically halfway through, but I don't know, maybe you have something interesting. Yeah, you have sleep. I wish that was in my agenda. I gotta work tomorrow. Gotta work tomorrow, I'm off Monday. I might be working Tuesday. Still kind of up in the air on that. Working Wednesday. Right. Now I need a key. I'll come back here later. Wow, I didn't think I was gonna make that. I was for sure, almost certain that I was gonna take fall damage. On to the next area. Play the good old Song of Time. All you gotta do to not break your shins is roll. Yeah, right? You can't break your shins if you break your skull first. It's Zelda logic. Oops. I guess I could. I don't know if my hook shot will reach that guy. No, it's alright. Hopefully he'll, leave me alone. Oh, fuck. I was hoping that wouldn't happen. Just let me hit you. I know I'm supposed to climb up those vines, but the Sculpture is gonna get me if I get too close. Won't let me have nice things. I sure wish I had the long shot. coming after me, I know it. Oh, okay. I just had to get really, really far to the side. That was annoying. What was a little spin around? That'll either be a map or a compass. Here is the map. Where do you wish to go? Okay. You've... Oh god, does anyone remember what my... Wait a second, do I have a Scarecrow song? There we go. I should have a Scarecrow song. I feel like a Scarecrow is supposed to spawn somewhere up there. Or maybe I can just hookshot. Oh. Yeah, I do have to hookshot. There you go. Most useless treasure chest ever. Navi's wanting to go up there. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna head down the well. This place is so creepy. Stop it! Stop it! That was annoying. Okay. Where can I go next? Trying to go to like every room that's open. Wait. Oh, the Zelda CDI games are on the abandonware site that I use. Cool. losing too many hearts. I need some hearts. Give me hearts. Oh, that'll do. Come here, fairy. Just what I need. That golden sculpture that I heard before but didn't get a chance to get. I can't come back here until I've gotten my arrows. So I'm gonna backtrack a little bit. Give me heart. I can add those to the shovelware now. Yeah, if I can get it working on my computer, that is. Because there's a lot of newer games that I tried to play Sims 1 and I couldn't get it working. Downloading them, I'll work on what's needed to play them. Okay. Sounds good, Devin. We go. Different games have different things you gotta do. Sims 1 is just stupid hard for some reason. Yeah. Fuck Sims 1. I love the game. I want to play it, but yeah, there's so many roadblocks. This corridor is all twisted. And your fingers is so twisted. Watch out for the shadows of the monsters that hang from the ceiling. Oh, I hate the shadows and the monsters that hang from the ceiling. Come back for that later. Be careful not to fall off the edge. I think it's bullshit that these Stalfos can't fall off the edge, but I can. They should be subjected to the same laws of gravity I am, just because they're dead. Wow, slow motion. Alright. Is this where I get my arrows? Oh yeah, the fairy bow. Not the Haribo, the fairy bow. The Deku Nuts, which I never ever use. But I probably should. Just gonna save. Have we all ever played the board game Diplomacy? No, I don't play board games. Switch up my weapon. Get your weapon ready, Gawain. Okay, it's at the top. Okay. Just one. Oop. Shoot the ghost. Show yourself. It's not much of a fight to be had. Right. Stand here and wait for it to appear. Eight arrows is what I lose. I think this is my compass. Can't think of what else it could be. This. Yep, there it is, compass. But what's diplomacy about, Nico? I don't have a key. I have to come back. Backstabbing people when it's convenient for you. Interesting. Interesting. You coward. Made me waste an arrow. Made me waste another arrow. You try to use this diplomacy to survive and work together against other players. Interesting, interesting. It's basically the same thing with this other Poe. Just wait for him to appear. Well, her. It's a Poe sister. Alright. Come back here. Hopefully that's the key I was looking for. Yep, it sure was. I wish that Poe would drop some arrows, but that's alright. I can just go to the other side. Wait. What's on this side? Oh right, that's where I came from. Doy. It's 2 pose down. 2 more to go. Give me all them arrows. Yep, I hate the shadows of the monsters that hang from the ceiling. I don't want to think about them. I want to give them... and acknowledge them. Now this hallway is all straightened out. Oh. But I can't get through here because I need a key. So that was a little bit of a waste, but that's okay. Just gotta go back. I gotta go back to the twisted corridor and straighten that out. Let's... Let's get a few things straight here. See what I did there? Now we get the boss key in here. Come here. Come here. Excuse you. Oh, no. Ow. It's not good. I don't like you. Go away. Oh, you asshole. Jerk. I really didn't like how that hand was about to spawn into 3 little mini hands. Okay. All that for a key, a measly key. Alright, that's what's in there. go to hell. Do have to go back. Nuts. I need hearts. I don't want to jump across to get those hearts down there. Always best to save just in case. Saying that there's a... I think there's a... No, down. Down. Yes, arrows. To replenish the arrow that I spent to activate that switch. Very intuitive. Open your eyes and see how twisted the world is. Need hearts. Nothing. Sheep pots. These look like these vines look like the outline of a person, don't they? Or a keyhole. Right, go back here where there was a locked door. Now we have a key for. I suck at aiming. Free aiming. There we go. Right, twist it up. Make the world all twisty. I'm gonna bother with you guys. I don't want to play with you no more. Watch out, the ceiling is falling down. Come on, I can't look up. Zoom in on his belt. Oh, here's the puzzle part. And there's these puzzle pieces that are gonna fall from the ceiling. Prepare to get shot. No. Kind of fucked me over with the RNG here. That's okay. Got 23 seconds to put all these, just very slowly move these pieces together. Three. Wow, that was so close. That's the closest I've ever come. Normally the RNG doesn't fuck me over that bad. So the placement of the puzzle pieces thing is a bit random. Like 2 seconds to spare. Almost done with the dungeon. I don't need arrows. We meet our final Poe, who's out here, just chilling. Gonna clone herself. You have to hit the right one. The correct one is the one that spins around. It gotcha. Or spins around twice, so when they appear, they will spin around, but then the real one will spin around a second time. Right. Gotcha. I see ya. I see ya. Got my eye on you. I got the rotary jail. Not sure if there's a golden sculpture in this room or not. I know there's one in these rooms. Not this one, apparently. Not in here. Out of my way. I think the way is open. Yep, there we go. Boss fight ahead. Right. The time has come. I'm not gonna leave you on a cliffhanger this time. We're actually gonna go fight the boss. I'm not that much of an asshole. Ah, this Ganondorf creature is an appreciator of art. And he likes the same painting over and over and over. Let's go put bars in. This game is insane, or this boss fight is really insane on the 3DS version because it uses the gyroscope, and you have to physically spin around to find which painting he's coming out of. So you just stand in the middle of a room and you're spinning around like an idiot. It's amazing. It's probably another good reason why I shouldn't have gone with the gyroscope or the Another reason not to go with the 3DS version is that the gyroscope doesn't work as well with an emulator. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck you. Yeah, jerk. Yeah, just imagine me spinning around while trying to, like, physically spinning around trying to do this. Alright. It's tennis time. Or more like badminton. Jerk. Keep your distance, buddy. Stay. Asshole. It's usually not this hard. I don't know why he's just getting so close. Come on. Cast. Hey, Catherine, how are you? And he's pissing me off. He's not being fair with his casts. I bet Mila's ours if she loves this game. Ah, that's a bummer. Oh well, there's always next time. I've had a day. Want to talk about it, or would you rather focus just on vegging out? Yannin, jeez. Calm down. Back away. Alright, and he's done. Hey kid, you did quite well. It looks like you may be gaining some slight skill. But you have defeated only my phantom. When you fight the real me, it won't be so easy. What a worthless creation that ghost was. I will banish it to the gap between the dimensions. Oh. Ha! Link's image is showing up in the warp portal. Isn't that interesting? That's a graphic error. It's not supposed to be there. One thing about the emulators, they have little strange, quirky little graphic glitches like this. Oh, spilled water on myself. It's okay, it's only water. Anyway, we're just gonna admit Link is just going to admire his reflection in the warp in the portal. Okay, where's my heart container? There it is. Chamber of the Sages. Thank you. Because of you, I could awaken as a sage. I am Saria, the sage of the Forest Temple. I always believed that you would come, because I know you. It's hard. It would take a long time to explain, but I think it's better for me to just veg right here. Basically, Mia was having potty issues, and she was all around a hard day. And this evening, I had to work, so event called Piano, which fucking sucks balls. Yeah, I've never obviously worked that event that you were working, but you know, I've also worked certain events where I was just like, I don't want to be here, so I get it. No, you don't have to explain it to me, because it is destiny that you and I can't live in the same world. I will stay here as the Forest Sage and help you. Now, please take this medallion. Receive the Forest Medallion. Saria awakens as a sage and adds her power to yours. Saria will always be your friend. Friend-zoned. No, just kidding. It's the Deku Tree's penis. Hi there, I'm the Deku Tree Sprout. Because you and Saria broke the curse on the Forest Temple, I can grow and flourish. Thanks a lot. Hey, have you seen your old friends? None of them recognized you with your grown-up body, did they? That's because the Kokiri never grow up. Even after 7 years, they're still kids. You must be wondering why only you have grown up. Well, as you may have already guessed, you are not a Kokiri. You are actually a Hylian. I am happy to finally reveal this secret to you. Some time ago, before the King of Hyrule unified this country, there was a fierce war in our world. One day, to escape from the fires of a war, a Hylian mother and her baby boy entered this forbidden forest. The mother was gravely injured. Her only choice was to entrust the child to the Deku Tree, the guardian spirit of the forest. The Deku Tree could sense that this was a child of destiny, whose fate would affect the entire world, so he took him into the forest. After the mother passed away, the baby was raised as a Kokiri, and now, finally, the day of destiny has come. Imagine trying to corral and entertain like 40 preschoolers. Ooh boy. And clean up after them. Ugh. I babysat one preschooler, just once when I was 16, and even that was too much of a handful. Was that an onion? He looks like an onion, doesn't he? You are a Hylian. You were always bound to leave this forest. And now, you have learned your own destiny, so you know what you must do. That's right, you must save the land of Hyrule. Now, Papalunk, break the curses on all the temples and return peace to Hyrule. And then the dead Deku Tree is still there, with his penis sticking out. His little onion penis. Sorry. Yet if they say anything to us. Anything that's different anyway. They pretty much just say the same thing for the most part. Aside from not being afraid anymore. I still think you're really looking like somebody I've seen before, mister. mister. Teach me some fancy fencing. All I've ever done is tap B all my life. I've only ever tapped butt all my life. Okay, I'll stop. I think if we go back into the Lost Woods, we talk to Mido. He says something about, like, tell Link I'm sorry if you know him. Oh, actually, one thing I can do. No, I don't get a prize for that. God dang it. Adults aren't allowed to win prizes here. Oh, I see. Saria won't ever come back. But I made a promise to Saria. If Papa Lunk came back, I would be sure to tell him that Saria had been waiting for him. Because Saria really liked... Hey, you. If you see him somewhere, please let him know. And also, I'm sorry for being mean to him. Tell him that, too. I will be sure to do that. 7 years too late. But I guess an apology is an apology after all. Nope, horse. Hello, horse. Since I now have my bow and arrow, I want to try out a new minigame. The shooting gallery. This guy looks high. His bloodshot eyes. This is a game for grown-ups. Taking the turn. Okay. I suck at this game. As you can already tell. God dang it. Too bad. Practice hard and come back. I really shouldn't enable my gambling addiction. Not that I have one, but, you know. It's never too late to develop one. The truth is, I'm just a sore loser. Really all there is to it. trying to think of if there's some other goodies that I can pick up. I have time to kill. Because it's I don't really have enough time to go on to the fire temple. I mean, I could, but then I'd have to, you know, play for like another 2 hours. I feel like it's also too soon to end the stream. But let's just go exploring. Just to remember where all the fairy fountains are. There's a cow down there. Who would just stick a cow down in a hole? It's animal abuse. I say as I place a bomb right next to my horse. Oh. Right, this needs the Megaton hammer. Not ready to open that yet. It's okay, I'll come back later. The ironic thing about things getting worse around Hyrule is the fact that the stall children don't spawn in Hyrule Field anymore. Go back to being a kid. Stall children be like, this neighborhood sucks, let's get out of here. Right. That fire ring around Death Mountain looks really cool. You know, normally Sheik and his ass would be blocking the oh yeah, he's still there. He's gonna teach us a warp song. But now we can go back to being a kid again. You destroyed the wicked creatures that haunted the temple and awakened the sage. But there are still other sages who need your help. In order to awaken all the other sages, you must become even more powerful. You must travel over mountains, underwater, and even through time. If you want to return to your original time, return the Master Sword to the pedestal of time. By doing this, you will travel back in time 7 years. The time will come when you will have to return here quickly. I will teach you this for when that time comes. The song to return you to the Temple of Time, the Prelude of White. Learned the Prelude of White. As long as you hold the Ocarina of Time and the Master Sword, you hold time itself in your hands. Alright, I gotta make sure not to pawn either of these things off. Papa Lunk, we shall meet again. We become Babby again. In Babby. I think I'm gonna... yeah. I think I'm gonna call it here. I know it's a little bit of a short night, but... I don't know, it's too soon to go to the Fire Temple, but, I don't know. Guess it's not a huge deal if we make it an early night. Anyway, it's gonna be all for tonight, humans and fellow fairy creatures. The next stream, I know I probably mentioned on Wednesday that my next stream was, well, I was planning on streaming Radia Stories this coming Thursday, but work came up, so the next Radia Stories stream is going to be on November 27th, so the Wednesday after that. Other than that, I've already posted the schedule for this upcoming week. We're watching All Quiet on the Western Front for movie night on no, not Wednesday, Monday. No gaming streams for most of the week until Sunday, which is our Shovelware Sunday. It's Barnyard for the PS2. I may or may not be able to join Ad on his Tuesday Radia Story stream, because I'm technically working, but it's one of those situations where they may or may not need me that day. So things are kind of up in the air. You know, I told Ad that I'd let him know if anything changes, if I can join. But until that happens, as far as anyone knows, I'm still not available that day. As for the next Zelda stream, probably not until December, just because working all the rest of this upcoming week, and then the week after that, I'm gonna be out visiting Catherine for Thanksgiving. Me and Devin are going out, so we're gonna be gone that week. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all for tonight, humans and fellow fairy creatures. Thank you all for joining me. It was a pretty short night, quiet night, but I'm glad that you joined me. I hope to see you next time. Take care.